$250 is what I almost made driving Uber in California. That's what this video is about. And guess what? In 8 trips, step by step, in 1 hour and 20 minutes, you will learn everything. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, and guess what? I got some good news for you again today. I am only allowed to drive Uber in one particular direction today. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I get to take my car into Toyota and get it fixed. So I can go this way. That's the only way I can go. If I go this way, I gotta be super careful. But let's see what finds out. Let's see what happens. Finds out. I've always made mistakes.
Yes!
I'm gonna turn the app on. See if anything pops up in the controller. Container. God damn it, that's 2 mistakes today. Maybe I woke up too early. The time is 5:16 in the morning. We are in Cherry Valley Lakes. Let's put in the time, 5:16 in the morning. We're gonna get started, and I need to be at the dealership by 7. So I can maybe do 1, maybe 2 rides. But first things first, gas in the car, coffee, and air in the tires. And right here, you can see my big video. Sorry, wrong one. You can see my big video uploading. It's a long one. It's a long one, guys. Look at that, 10 gigabytes. This video is, I believe, 2 hours and about 17 minutes long from Sunday, where I literally break it down step by step how I basically finish off the week. I was around at $1,100, and I finish it with another close to $300 to get very close to $1,500. And at some point, I had to be like, that's close enough, right? And I had to call it quits. But that video for 2 hours and 17 minutes, basically, I'm just trying something different. Trying to see if I put everything together instead of breaking it up into smaller videos, if it does a little bit better on my channel as far as watch time. Because right now, average watch time on my videos is 6 minutes. And my videos are around 10, 12 minutes long, which means people are only watching half the video. I want to get to a point where people are watching at least 10, 15 minutes of my content. Just trying something different. And the reason why I didn't take that is going in a direction where I can't make it to my appointment. But that's good to know. If I didn't have my appointment today, I could have taken that ride for, I think it was 26 bucks. Now it's time to get gas in my car. We are at Chevron, get some coffee. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this off. And basically the last 10 minutes, it gave me one option for $26 going the other way. I turned the app off, and now the passengers are gonna be like, oh, there's no more drivers available. Now Uber's gonna do its sell, which I call is an add-on. And then whoever's here is gonna see my car pop back up in 10 minutes and be like, oh shit, I better get this guy before I have to wait another half an hour. And it's unfortunate, but this is the way the algorithm works. I'm gonna start my day with Mr. Chicago Rideshare Master. We wish them good morning. Have an awesome day. And yes, we outside. And let me tell you why I wrote that.
I started, bro. Y'all already know. We outside. We outside. Let's get this night started, man. Let's turn this around and let's see what's up, man. I gotta turn around here. There you go.
And I was wondering, like, how do people record this and that, and how do they edit it together? And he just showed me right there. It's such a simple trick. He just turns the camera around, and people like me are sitting here thinking, man, that must take so long to edit. You got to record this angle, you got to record that angle, you got to put that together. Oh man, it's funny how you learn little tricks like this. Now that trick that he showed, he probably doesn't even know. He's just doing that on the video and just turning this camera around. But people like me, we're paying attention, guys. We're paying attention. Now let's turn this bad boy on. See what she got to offer. Woo! I told you. Yeah, you know what? We'll do this. Because I can't be going that way. And I got to make a little bit of money, right? So we'll take this. But notice, I turned it off. I turned it on. The first ride is right there. Now this one, I could have possibly waited and turned it into 13 bucks. It got a priority by not taking it, turning it off, not taking it. But no, We'll take the $10. It's all good. Now I don't know what Uber's matching for. It makes literally no sense. Like, bro, I'm the only one out here. Maybe there's one other person, right? Look at this bullshit. I told you, when you live in an area in the valley where there's nobody, why is Uber trying to match, man? Come on, Uber, stop playing games, bro. Stop playing games, bro. All right, just dropped off my first passenger. Her name was similar to my daughter's name. My daughter's name is Amaya. Her name was with an L and it sounded like Amaya. And that started our conversation. She's going to work. I asked her, is it hard to get a ride early in the morning because it's almost 6 o'clock? And she said, yes, but I got lucky today. And I was like, no, you didn't. I was meant to pick you up. Another cool thing I asked her was, what is it like, you know, picking up or having random people pick you up for Uber? And she goes, you know, yesterday I ordered a guest ride for a friend and she left her earpods in the car and we're trying to get a hold of the driver and Uber, and they're charging $20, but the driver's not coming back. I don't understand what's going on. And I was like, yep, there's some bad drivers out there, but that's okay. And she's like, but I tried this new feature. It's called rematch or book again. Sorry, book again. I'm like, what's that? She's like, you can book the same driver again that you like. And I was like, I didn't know that. So this is basically how I learned. Now it's 6:14 in the morning. I got my car appointment in about an hour, so I'm gonna see what the app has to offer. Fingers crossed. We are looking at earnings from the first passenger. Basically the pickup was from Banning, a drop-off was in Baymount. The distance is 5 miles, but no, it was 15. I didn't realize I had to go about 8-9 miles to pick up this person, but it's all good. Lessons were learned. Great personality, great person. Let me show you where we are for the week because this is a fresh new video for today. $233. I did pretty good yesterday. Almost, what was it? 223 yesterday. Okay. Today, these are the numbers right now. And I got an hour to get to San Bernardino. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use destination mode and see if Uber hooks us up. If not, I got to get my car fixed. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. See what pops up. And the trick from this morning was turn it off, turn it back on, and something pops up. That means it was sitting in the container, right? Now nothing popped up. There was a $3 ride. That means there's nothing left right now. Now it's searching and it's negotiating and it's trying to screw the passengers and screw the drivers over, right? So what we're gonna say is San Bernardino, Costco. We're gonna tell it to go ahead and take me there. And using that as a guide, I'm gonna leave. Hopefully we get lucky. 25 minutes, that's not bad. If I get to my car place early, that's good. And if I get a passenger on the way, that's even better, right? That's how we're gonna drive today.
You know what I'm saying? It's in his channel, and he said that that's the new way. That's the new way, and I've been saying this since 2023. That this is the new way.
So I didn't take that ride because it's Fontana. Fontana is gonna overshoot where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, and I don't have that much time. So that's 2 rides I passed on today. $26 one earlier that I would have normally taken, and then it's $22 one. But gotta get the car fixed. Okay, I am at Toyota of San Bernardino. We're ready to get our car fixed. Grab the left hand. I am at Toyota of San Bernardino. I'm gonna turn the app on in the background just to see what pops up. And yeah, we're gonna turn Uber X off. And we'll leave these 3 on. Comfort, Connect, and XL. Just for fun. I'm not taking anybody, but I'm gonna do an experiment. And the time is 7:20 in the morning. Okay? Anything pops up, I'll let you know. And I need to update my insurance today too. So let's take care of that real fast. Basically, you have to click on account. And then you have to click on documents. Right there is the vehicle insurance. We're gonna go ahead and click on that and update it, and take it from there. Next, you're gonna click on the bottom where it says take photo, and just make sure everything pops in nice and easy and it gets approved. You can also upload a file, or you can use the camera. In this situation, I'm gonna use the camera. Once you're done taking the picture, it's gonna verify your document, and it should clear up the error. Then over here you can see it's showing vehicle insurance in review. Once it has a green check mark, then it's good to go. And looks like I need a background check. Might as well knock that out while we're here. That's weird. I've done it so many times. It's time to renew your background check. All right, let's do it. I have to agree. Don't have a choice. What happened? Complete. All right, that was kind of quick. This is the advantage of having AI. And vehicle insurance, well, whenever it clears, I'll let you know. And the update for today, it's 8:30 in the morning. No car fixing. Unfortunately, Toyota of San Bernardino decided to call me in for getting my car fixed, and the part's not here. Now, I got a little bit angry. I left. I said, give me a refund. They said, we'll call you. And I said, yeah, sure. I said, I want my car fixed. Get the goddamn part as fast as you guys can. But I'm laughing because I calmed myself down. I meditated. Look, guys, there's no point in getting mad at Toyota, leaving a bad review. They're not going to change. They're too big of a company. You just have to keep yourself calm, keep yourself composed, and learn from this lesson. Basically what happened, we'll turn Uber on in the background in case, we can make some money. Basically what happened was December 18th, 2024, I took my car in. They said, oh, no problem, we'll fix it. It's $500. Give us $300. I was like, fine, we'll order the part. We'll have it fixed in a couple of days. I had some stuff coming up. A couple of days later, they called me and said the part's not going to be in. We'll let you know when it's going to be in. I said, okay, well, Christmas is here. They're not going to do anything. So right after Christmas, it's blowing up. Right after Christmas, I was like, yo, my part's here yet or not? They said it'll be here January 15th. I said, okay. Today's January 16th, right? Let me make sure. Yeah, today's January 16th. I got a message. It said, come in. You have an appointment at 7:15 in the morning. I came in. I didn't drive. I passed on $26 this morning. I passed on another $22, right? I could have already made like $50 by now. And they go basically, wait, you want me to go? Are you freaking crazy, Uber? Look, it's blowing up in the background, right? Right after right, right after right, right after right. But they don't want to pay. So we just wait. We just wait here. We keep talking. He basically goes, I'm sorry, we made a mistake. But before the mistake, the guy that works at Toyota is like, hey, you need new tires. He gave me a quote for $1,500, and I just looked at him. You called me in to get my car fixed where I have to pump gas in every 2.6 gallons. I'm like, I didn't come in to get no tires. I was like, bro, I didn't come in here to get no tires. He's like, yeah, but just in case, your thread is really low, we have another deal for $1,000. I was like, I didn't come here to get tires. My car is messed up. You guys told me a month ago you're going to fix it. Now the part is here. I came in and the dude came back and he's like, no, I'm sorry, the part's not here. I was like, you know what? Give me a refund. He's like, okay, I can't put it on your credit card. It's been 30 days. I was like, okay, well, what do you want me to do? He's like, well, here's your car. You can go home. I'll talk to my manager and we'll give you a refund on the part. Well, I was like, you have to give me a refund on the part because the part never came and you're not fixing my car. I was like, give me a refund on the labor. I gave you $322. I got to talk to my manager. I'll let you know. I was like, all right, you're going to screw me over. It's all good. I was like, look, I'm going to leave before I get angry. It's not worth it. But I expect a call from you and I expect a refund because it's been a month. You haven't fixed my car. So this is Toyota of San Bernardino. Don't get your car fixed at Toyota of San Bernardino. But I'm not going to leave them a bad review. Because you leave a review, it just messes up. The guy that's trying to hustle me is just doing a sales job, right? You have to understand, these dealerships don't make money anymore. They don't make money anymore. The only way they make money is no one's buying their cars. The only way they make money is by people like us. And if I don't give them $1,000 for the tires, by the way, I get my tires for $250, maybe even $200. I get used tires from a good person in Chino. If you want to know, let me know. I'll give you the address. The dude always hooks me up with nice Michelin tires because I go to him every 2 months. I get 2 front tires, then my back ones take a little bit longer. I may wait maybe 3 months and I get the back ones done. Sorry about the rant, my friends. But you know, you kind of saw in the background, we're chilling for Uber to give us an opportunity. But long story short, I have to probably go to a private mechanic that I know, tell him what Toyota did, and I don't know, I probably lost the $300 there. I think they'll give me $120 back for my refund for not ordering the part, but $190 or $200 that they charge for labor to look at the car, they're not going to give me that. They're not going to care about customer service. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can turn this car in and go to Honda and get a pilot and just switch companies. And you know, they lose me for another 3, 4, 5 years. And I'll make a video about it on my YouTube channel, let everybody know, like, look, I love the Toyota Highlander, but when the dealership tries to haggle you and take advantage of you, I'm not going to give them my money for the next 5 years. Next 5 years or 3 years, I'm going to go get a Toyota Pilot or I'm going to go get a Tesla, and they're going to get my money. And I'll probably get screwed by them too, but it's all good. You know, at least Toyota's not going to get $800 a month from me. I'm literally going to find out how much I own this car, turn it in, use a little bit of my savings, and go get another car. It's got 240,000 miles, right? I try to change my cars around 250,000 miles. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I'm going to go get gas, and if Uber decides to give me something in the background, I will let you know. And sorry, it's a 5-minute rant, 6-minute rant. But you will learn something from this. Number one, there's no need to get angry at the dealership or Toyota or the guy who's the rep. He's just doing his job. It's not his fault. Their mentality is to frustrate us until they can get money out of us. And if they don't, they can't pay their bills. And then the dude's going to get fired. If I give him a bad review, it's definitely going to look bad. And I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt him. He's probably just trying to make money and you know, take care of his own. So that's the number one lesson. No need to leave a review on Yelp, although every part of me, every ounce of me wants to warn everybody else. But you know what? This video on my channel is enough to let my followers know, like, be kind, be nice, be spiritual, and pray and meditate and calm yourself down before you start driving Uber. Victorville, $23. Once you go to Victorville, there's no coming back on a Tuesday, unfortunately. $15 to Riverside. I'll do this one. See, $15 is my minimum, right? $15 is my minimum. I'll take it. Yeah, we go to Victorville right now for $37, 37 miles, $23. I already said yes to the one in the back. Like, Uber's really trying to sell me this one. I already said, look, Uber, I already said yes to the 15. Don't try to give me something else. Match me for this. I'll go to Riverside because I know from Riverside I can pick up somebody else. All right, Mr. Raymond, here we go. That rant is also showing you, look at all the options that came. And right when Uber knew in the background, look, I was literally putting in Costco and I was going to go get gas from Costco. The moment it found out I was going to go get gas from Costco, what did it do? It gave me something, right? It's like, shit, if I'm not making money, they're not making money. And there's no drivers out here, right? Or no drivers. There's so many rides right now. Some driver has to take a ride, unfortunately. And I'm the lucky one. Dropped off my second passenger today. It was someone going to Removery, the world's tattoo removal experts. Earlier you saw there was, like, in San Bernardino, ride after ride, ride after ride, ride after ride, right? The reason why I took this passengers was it's Tuesday, it's a slow day. I wanted to be in Riverside and basically go to downtown Riverside and just sit there and wait and see if I can get somebody out. Riverside tends to be busy, right? Right now, I'm going to turn it on while we're recording this video and see what happens. And then we'll go over some more details. We'll turn the pets on too. Now, when I'm driving, I turn all of these things off because I don't want to deal with, you know, I want to know what's going on. I don't want UberX popping up for $10, $8, and I don't want to make a mistake and drive the wrong person. Now, on a Tuesday, maybe it's smart to drive with UberX and pet on because you want to see it pop up and know there is something there where you're showing up. Now, right now, the algorithm is going to take a couple of minutes, maybe 4 or 5 minutes before it starts popping me rides. Okay, so let's look at the details from the last ride and where I am and where I ended up. So, and I like this. I like the fact that we can see the map now. Then I'll tell you what we talked about. Okay, so there you go. So I was up here in San Bernardino. I came all the way down to Riverside, and then Ontario Airport's over here, right? So I'm gonna keep working my way over there. Out here, where I'm at, literally, if I just go back a little bit, Mission Inn is right about here. That's the right place to be. Okay. The time, it took 35 minutes. Uber was actually showing, I think, 29. So it took me 5 minutes longer because of traffic. But $15 for 18-mile distance, I can live with that, right? You saw the other ride was to Victorville. That was going to pay $23 to go 37 miles. So let's say 40 miles, right? That 40 miles is going to cost me $10 in gas. So instead of $23, 13 was going to go in my pocket. And then I'm on the other side of San Bernardino over the mountain, and it's slow in Victorville. I would have to really get lucky to bring somebody back or drive over there for $5 or $10 and get mad, get angry. There you go. My vehicle insurance is cleared. See, it's green now. And I was making a video on this earlier. That's done, as well as my background check. If you look over here, my background check is done too. So everything is nice and green. So that is basically my secret hotspot, Mission Inn Hotel and Spa. It's 8 miles, 13 minutes away. I can actually just take Magnolia down. I don't have to go on the freeway. I can just take Magnolia down slowly. And there's a college over here, right? There's a hospital over here. And it's downtown, meaning there's hotels there. There's people, you know, there's people going, you know, and even Mission Inn. It's a very wealthy spot, right? I'll go there, wait a little bit. It's 9:30. Let's give it, you know, 30 minutes to an hour. If nothing happens, then I'll work my way. No, I'm just going to wait. I think today for Tuesday, I want to stay local and I don't want to drive too much, right? I already put 65 miles in today. This morning I had to go to the Toyota dealership. And okay, my conversation with the last passenger, let me tell you a little bit about that. Removery, the world's tattoo removal expert. That's where he went. But he was telling me about a religion called Hellenistic. I don't know if I said it right, but he said it's a study of Greek gods and Nordic gods, and we were talking about that. And he was talking to me about my YouTube channel. Like, hey, how do you do it? What do you do? What if I'm interested in something like that? So literally, the whole 35 minutes, I was talking. It wasn't him. It was a little bit about me, which is fun, you know. It's nice to once in a while me talk and not listen to the customer. And here's another pro tip. Even though this morning I went to San Bernardino Toyota to get my car fixed, they didn't do it. I was a little bit of a down mood. I have to put all that on hold. When I'm driving Uber, it's all about the customer, and they don't want to hear about my Toyota. They don't want to hear about the dealership. He asked, I told him a little bit, but after that, I was just more interested in like, how do you do Uber all day? And he's like, it's expensive. I was like, oh my goodness, that's tough. He's like, yep, I don't have a choice. I'm like, what do you do for a living? He's like, oh, I'm a mechanic. I fix trash trucks. I was like, cool, you're a young guy. I was like, what else do you like to do? And he basically told me, he's like, he wants to be in fashion. He loves fashion. So essentially, this is how you start a conversation with the customer. There's 3 basic questions you can ask. Number 1, I'll be like, how are you? How's your day going? What are you up to? What's going on? Depending, you know, if it's a brother, I'll be like, yo, bro, what's cracking, right? Like, based on the kind of person. There was a younger Hispanic guy. He looked a little transgender, right? So a little feminine energy there. So I had to be careful how I talk to him, right? Like a little bit reserved. Another thing you can ask is, hey, where am I dropping you? Let me know what's going on. So one, how's your day going? Two, what are you up to, right? And then three, you can just ask, like, how's your day going? Everything cool? And then if they talk to you, great. If they don't, and you ask 2, 3 questions, and there's no communication going up, right? Then it's all good. Then you can basically just say he doesn't want to talk, or he or she is in their device. And I'm not saying he, she because they're transgender. I'm just saying, if there's a girl in the car or a guy in the car, you can say he or she. Shit, this is getting embarrassing. And I was just sitting and I was waiting. I didn't do anything. And I got $20 to go to Chino. I'll go because my mechanic is in Chino. So what are the odds of that, right? I came from San Bernardino to Riverside. I was sitting here working on my YouTube channel, and then bam, I was like, I need to go to Chino, and I gotta talk to my mechanic. I literally got a ride to Chino. Man, sometimes universe is on your side. And I'm gonna turn this off because after I drop her off, I need to go talk to my mechanic. All right, just dropped off Amelia. That was an older or elder Hispanic couple. She must be in her 70s or 80s, was having some heart issues, had a walker, beautiful husband, nice guy, helping her out. I grabbed the walker, I put it in the car. I made sure they got in the car. She couldn't fit because she was having a hard time because the Highlander SUV is a little bit high. She couldn't get in the car, but he went back out and helped her get in the car, and they were laughing. Then they were having a hard time putting the seatbelt on, and my car was just crying. And I said, don't worry. I pulled over. We put the middle seatbelt in, and that was actually a guest ride. The cardiology department or medical center where I've dropped them off ordered the ride. When they were getting out of the car, they weren't sure if it's at the right place because I looked at the pamphlet. It said Riverside. And I was like, I'm in Chino. This is Riverside. And then she said, no, open it. Then I opened and I double checked the address. And I told them, yeah, this is the right address. Helped them with the walker and then went in. And guess what? I'm not going to the mechanic anymore. I realized that at 11 o'clock, Ontario Airport's got planes coming in. I'm going to go make some money. I'll deal with the mechanic hopefully tomorrow. I don't know. I don't feel like going to the mechanic. I do need to get my tires too. But I was thinking about the mechanic. And I was thinking airport, 11 o'clock. I think I'm going to go to the airport because it's 10:27 and I'm very close to Chino Airport. Ontario Airport. So that's where we're at. Now we're going to take a look at my screen as I turn on the Uber app and see what she has to offer. Oh my God. And she offered me $5. And I'm not going to do that because I already told you guys, look, over here, we got Ontario Airport coming. Let's take a look. Right there, I was checking my notes, 11 flights. It's showing 1 out of 5. This is good. I'm in Excel. This is the right move for me right now. So the mechanic is going to have to wait for a little bit. Oh, let's see how far away we are. Oh, yeah, we're not too far away. We are less than 8 miles, 15 minutes. Now, I got to still put gas in my car. But since we're going there, we don't have to deal with Uber X anymore. We can turn that off. And I don't want to hear that annoying sound right now. Quick update on the money. We're at $44 today in 3 trips. The last trip was for $20 from Riverside to here. I started at 9:30-ish. Right now it's 10:30, so it's taking me about an hour. But it's Tuesday. Remember, guys, beggars can't be choosers on Tuesday. You can see right here. Riverside to Chino. According to them, it took 34 minutes, but no. It did not take 34 minutes because I had to wait. I had to help them with the walker. By the time they got in, then I had to pull over because of the seatbelt issue. So it took a lot longer than that. And then I had to go to the bathroom right now. I count that too. I had to go pee. And let me show you what it looks like on the map. So if you've been following me, this is Riverside. And then it got me on the freeway and it came this way. I realized at some point I could have cut across the streets and gone this way. That's the way Google would have told me to go. Let me show you again. Google would have told me to go this way and then come this way, but unfortunately I wasn't paying attention, and it is what it is. But We are done with one more customer. One more satisfied customer. That's the key. And since we are in Chino, let me tell you how it got its name. Check that out. The nickname Chino is a Spanish language term for Chinese people, shortened from Chinito, little Chinese one. Man, this is funny, dude. Guys, okay, you can read the rest on your own. Given to him as a kid by his uncles because he looked predominantly Asian when most Mexicans were mestizo. Excuse my language. I was just trying to figure out how did Chino get its name, right? I just put it in Google, and over here it says, why is it called Chino, California? Santa Ana is Spanish for Saint Anne, but the exact meaning of Chino has been explained in different ways. One explanation is that Chino, curly-haired person or mixed race person, was the chief of the local Native American village. No, I like this one better. I like it better. The nickname Chino is a Spanish language term for Chinese people. Go Chinese people! And by the way, I'm single, and the chances of me getting a girlfriend that's Chinese or Indian is very high. Can you tell me why in the description? Or no, you can't write in my description. Can you tell me why in the comments? Why is it a chance of me having a Chinese girlfriend and a girlfriend from India higher than anything else? Let me know. Smart people will know. Now, back to this punk ass. No, we're on our way to the airport now. Alrighty, folks. Now we are on our way to the airport, and I gotta get some gas in case we land a long ride. We've turned UberX off, but you know what? Just for the fun of it, we'll turn UberX on. Because it's Tuesday, it's not gonna go crazy. We're in Chino, and you already know why we're in Chino. And if you're wondering why I'm talking about Chino, my friends, I grew up in Chino. My mosque that I used to go to was in Chino. The Ahmadiyya movement community in Islam, the good Muslims, they are based out of Chino. That is their headquarters in Southern California. And you know, I know this area better than the navigation app. I'm gonna make a U-turn and I'm gonna go straight because I don't need to take the freeway. Yeah, Uber, I know. Your AI is engineered by people that want to take more money from us, unfortunately. Oh my God, we'll take it. I didn't even have to go to the airport. I didn't even have to go to the airport. I didn't even have to go to the airport. Hell yeah, baby. That's 1-to-1. That's 1-to-1, baby. Hey, guys, that's pure luck. I didn't even have to go to the airport. That's pure luck. And what are the odds of that? I was supposed to be getting my car fixed. Okay. That was a Hispanic mother and daughter, did not speak a word of English. No habla inglés at all, my friends. And they were trying to find out if I was their Uber. I'm like, yo, I'm in Chino. I'm the only driver here right now. You have to be my ride. But I was thinking about pulling out my Spanish to English translation, and they just got in the car. And I was like, you know what? Let me show them the map. So I pulled out my Uber screen and I said, Van Nuys? They say, sí. And when they told me sí, I said, that means yes, let's go. Then they asked me, do I speak any Espanol? I said, poquito, mucho poquito. I told them about Chino means Chinese. No, I'm just kidding. No, man. It's, you know what I love is when people ask me if I speak Spanish, I say poquito, trabajar, izquierda, derecha. Whatever I learned from driving, I tell them and they laugh. Like buenos dias, buenas noches, buenas tardes. All of this I've literally learned from driving Uber and picking up Hispanic people. Now I have to ask you a question. I don't know if we're supposed to say Mexican or Hispanic. Please correct me. I don't want to use the wrong term. Like Chinese is easy, right? Indian is easy. Pakistani is easy, right? That's a homeless person, by the way. It's tough out here, guys. It's tough out here. Okay, but I have a question for you. Well, let's take a look at my screen so you can see where I'm at, what the numbers were, and I'll show you the map from Chino, how far Van Nuys is. It's about 50, 60 miles. Then I got to get gas and get ready to pick up another passenger. Now it's noon, almost noon, 11:51. Started a little bit late. I had no idea I was gonna make $100 today because it's Tuesday. I got so lucky, guys. But let me show you my screen and then we'll take it from there. $56 is what we got from the last passenger. The time was 10:30 when I picked them up. Right now it's 11:53, so we're gonna say noon. I think the ride was a little bit over an hour. Let's confirm that. The ride was 1 hour according to Uber. No problem. I guess when I pick them up and drop them off, and by the time I record the video, another 20 minutes goes by, and I had to go to the bathroom. Okay, let me show you the map. Let's take a look. Right here is Chino. Okay, and then I basically took Google Maps to help me, and we're all the way over here in Van Nuys, and this is where downtown Los Angeles is. Okay, now that took about an hour. $53 for 56. Dude, come on, guys, that's a win-win right there, right? On a Tuesday, that's money. That's money. Man, that feels good. Quick recap for today. We started in the morning at 5:30. You can see right here, and we made $10. That was a lady whose name was kind of like my daughter, Amaya. And after that, it was nice and easy. I went to get my car fixed. Unfortunately, I got screwed by Toyota of San Bernardino. Toyota of San Bernardino, guys, do not go there, okay? Then at 8:30, I picked up my first passenger, $15 for 18 miles. That brought me from San Bernardino to Riverside. I haven't actually relocated at all. After that, I got lucky again. I picked up somebody at 9:30 and went from Riverside to Chino, where I was going to go see the mechanic. But then I was going to the airport and I nailed this ride right here for $56. And I'm like, you know what? I'll take that. That's a blessing from God. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Father. All right, what's next? Let me show you the weekly review. So right now for the week, in 2 days, we made $324. The minimum I like to be right here is $400, okay? $400 by the end of Tuesday. Ideally, I would like to be at 500 if it's possible, all right? Active time is, we're gonna just say 9.5 hours, right? And then online, we're gonna turn this into 18, okay? 18 versus 9, right? It's a 1-to-2 ratio, which is fine. I can live with that. That's not a problem at all. Total trips, I have done 14, as you can see down here. That's a lot because I wasn't planning on driving today. So yesterday I did 10. But you know what? If I end up doing a little bit more than 50 for the week, it's okay. It's a slow season, right? Slow season means you might have to take a couple more passengers here and there. Update for today is very good. 3 hours active. Wait. Let me go back to Tuesday. So update for today is very good. 3 hours active, online for 4.5 hours. That means I've only had 1.5 hours of dead time. Okay, and we've done 4 trips for $100. That means we're averaging around 25 per person. I would like to be at 30. I can live with this, guys. I can live with this. In the background, you can see my financial advisor friend from yesterday is inviting me to a meeting. Now I have to be careful because, you know, somebody I met on Uber, so I'm going to be super careful. And my YouTube video has uploaded. Nice. I will give you a little bit of a hint what I was doing the whole time while I was driving. Next Level Soul podcast. I was listening to Mr. R.J. Sapina. Mysteries or mysterious lost ancient technologies finally exposed, forgotten, hidden, and powerful, uncovered. Check it out. I'm probably going to forget to put it in the description. It's too much work, but you can search for it. Search for RJ Sapina or search for Alex Ferrari, Next Level Soul podcast. This was a very, very good, powerful message. I listened to the whole thing while I was driving. An update on the mileage. I've done 147 miles today for $100 in earnings. I'm going to keep trying to get it balanced so it's 1-to-1. Even though in the morning I had to go 9 miles to pick up somebody, and then I had to go back like 20 miles to Toyota of San Bernardino and pass on a client that was going from Banning to Fontana. I could have made another $22 or $23 there, right? But I had to pass so I don't get late to Toyota of San Bernardino, who disappointed me. And the closest Costco to me is about 1.3 miles. We'll go there because, oh man, my Costco card doesn't work anymore. Shit, can't go there, guys. So the backup is gonna be Arco gasoline. Where's the closest Arco, my friends? All right, we're gonna pick this Arco based on where I want to end up. Okay, so from where I'm at, I would like to be here because if you've been watching my videos, traffic, mountains, rich people. Down here is rich people. Right here, there's probably nobody here. But here, let me do it in a different color. So traffic, right? There's a cross right here, by the way, okay? And then rich people are gonna be right here. This is all rich people, right? So I want to go to the closest Arco to that. Says right there, I hope something good happens to you today. I like that as a sticker. That's pretty cool. Alrighty, time to turn this bad boy on, and it's a bad boy for sure. Let's see what she has to offer. And we just got gas. Oh, I forgot. Let's check this airport. I think at noon it's normally good. 89, 21. No, it's full. It's definitely full. Oh yeah. So today they're showing 5 o'clock. Yeah, we're not going that way. This is where I ask you guys in the comments, let me know, where would you go? What would you do if you were in Van Nuys? Okay, an accident almost, because people are trying to get out and some truckers and Tesla drivers are in a hurry. Why? And I'm gonna add to the list Dodge Chargers, Tesla, and people in a Ram truck. These three have some aggressive personalities. Okay, my friends, jokes aside, I'm over here. So I asked you, what would you do? Let me know in the comments. How would you drive? Think of this like a quiz for you, right? If you can guess what you should do, that means you're learning from me. And I know you guys are paying attention because a lot of you are commenting, a lot of you are emailing, and about 7-8 of you are in my WhatsApp group, daily asking questions, sending 100 messages. What's up with that, fellas? Okay, so what would you do over here? Let's take a look. The app is showing you what? There's something over here as a surge. Let's go back to red because today, today we're wearing red, right? And you're going to have red bars in this video. Okay, app is showing something over there. All right, fair enough. Look, this is pretty much all dead right here, right? There's no cloud. So obviously we're not going anywhere here. Right? So the logical thing is going to be, we're going to go this way. We're going to go this way, right? Based on what I see on the map. That's how I'm thinking. Okay. Now let's check LAX. It doesn't hurt. 241's not bad, guys. Trust me, it's not bad. Let's pay attention to the timing. I missed the rush. How far is it? 34 flights? Yeah. It's Tuesday. There's no rush to go that way right now. But it looks like maybe around 5 o'clock it might pick up. So we're going to keep that in our mind. If we're close to LAX around 4 or 5, it's a good time to be there because the queue moves fast. Okay, memorize that time. Any airport, if you can get there around 3:34, sometimes 5 and 6, you have a good shot. Now it's showing something over here. So this is good news. Look, there, according to Uber, there is less demand over here right now. That means this is a good area to be in, right? That's definitely a good area to be in. It's showing you the surge is showing a carrot and it's saying, hey, we want everybody to go over here, right? So pay attention to that. Now I'm going to give you the answer, right? I am going to go and park over here. I'm going to sit somewhere over here in Encino and hopefully get lucky. If not, I'm going to work on my video that needs to be released that I recorded yesterday. and give myself half an hour. And if nothing happens, then I'll relocate and I'll move and I'll probably go down the mountain. Slight change of plans. Instead of going to Encino, I'm gonna try to go get an oil change, and it's overdue. I'm like 2,000 miles overdue. The car's almost got 250,000 miles on it, and then we'll go that way. And you know, it'll give me an idea to check that area over here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and split this with Uber, because Uber's on, and just in case something pops up, we don't want to say no to Uber. And double check my settings. Yep, everything is on. It's Tuesday. We're not gonna sit here and turn anything off. Even the pets, will pick up the pets right now too. All right, here we go. Check it out. These are all the apps that are getting uploaded in the background. Some of the stuff that I use on a regular basis. Phases of the Moon is a cool one. Google Tasks is a cool one. Snapchat is cool. And Todoist, to do some to-do lists. These are all important apps for me. That is the first one that popped up right now. I've been, after I dropped off the last passenger, it's been about half an hour. But it's good, you know. We wanted to open up a little bit and let us know that, you know, Uber's alive. So Van Nuys is also like Long Beach, Van Gone. There's no vans here. It's full of nothing but homeless people, just so you guys know. Here's the other update. We made $100 by noon. I forgot to tell you. That's one of my key goals, is by noon try to be at $100. Okay, we made it to Valvoline Instant Oil Change, and it roughly cost me $78 with the coupon that I use. Let me show you how I get the coupon. I just log into Yelp. I find the local Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Then I go to their website and grab the 20% discount. Once you click on the link, this is what you see. And there it is. I'll just screenshot it. And it always refreshes it. Look, it's reset for end of January, and today is the 16th of January. I'm actually at Valvoline getting gas. Oh, sorry, not getting gas, getting an oil change. But I'm gonna turn this bad boy on. Who knows? You know, something pops up, and then I just want to feel it a little bit. Like, oh my God, another $50 ride. I got screwed. No, I'm just kidding. It's just, you know, I'm gonna leave it on in the background and see what pops up. Doesn't hurt. And right there is the screenshot that I took for the coupon code, just in case the website times out. Then I have to go find it. It looks kind of awkward. That's the first offer where I'm getting my oil change. $5.49. Basically the second one, I think, since I've dropped off the last passenger. It's a bunch of lowball offers. Simo from YouTube, from Highland, joined our WhatsApp group. So he's in the highlights today. He is right here. And then Frank welcomed him. Welcome to the family. That's freaking cool. And Adam's got some issues down here, my friends. All of a sudden, my app is missing Uber Green, Uber Electric, Uber Pet, and a couple more. And I told him kind of what's happening. WTF is this? Then I get this notification. Upfront trip details. Accept 5 out of your last 10 requests. My friends, this is because he's in an area that's using a different algorithm. If he comes back to LA, I think he'll be fine. So this is basically what he's seeing. Just so you can see an upfront. This is an old screen. We used to get this back in the days, where you had to take 5 out of 10 in order to see the upfront pricing. Very interesting. But this is why I like our WhatsApp group. He's able to text someone like me or one of the other people that have dealt with this. They're able to get back to him right away and let him know not to worry. Come back to Los Angeles, come back to Van Nuys, and you'll be in the right algorithm, and that will go away. So that's just, that area for some reason is doing that. It happened to me, or something similar happened to me about a week or two ago when I was out that way. So right here, Suzanne is asking a question. Yeah, how can you accept this trip without knowing the details? As an independent contractor, those are very important. I completely agree. And that's for my notes. $78.33 with a discount. Otherwise, it was around $97. And the mileage is 242. Okay, put in more gas, which is down here. Now I can drive a little bit more. I can drive about another 100 miles, maybe 120 miles. Total, I was counting over here. I put in $48 of gas today. And I'm probably going to do a $60 day today, most likely. And then in my notes down here, it also shows that I got my oil change. Basically, you got to keep track of everything, my friends. And it's easy. You just Google it and you find it. Then nothing has happened. It's 1:09 p.m. I think it's been an hour since I dropped off the last passenger, right? It's Tuesday. So we're going to double check. But I think I'm going to head over here. Maybe I'll go a little bit on this side. I'm not sure. I don't really know what to do right now. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go somewhere over there. I got a couple of rides for $5-6. I was getting an oil change, so I didn't pick up anybody. So this is what I'm thinking. Go here, wait 15 minutes. Nothing happens. Go here, wait 15 minutes. Nothing happens, then go down. And once you go down towards West Hollywood, you can generally pick up somebody. It's gonna take 30 minutes. 30 minutes, bro. For $10. And that's $5 in gas? Hell no. Plus, I'm working on fun facts about Van Nuys for people that are watching my podcast. What is Van Nuys famous for? Founded in 1911. AA creation, 911, baby. Van Nuys first became famous for the Metropolitan Airport that was featured in the final scenes of a film called Casablanca. I don't think I watched that movie. And how many people live in Van Nuys? There are 101,000 residents in Van Nuys with a median age of 36. I'm 47, by the way. Of this, 49% are males. We're going to say 51% are female. I like rounding things up. There's a lot of traffic here right now, so I'm working my way nice and slow. That is good news. Traffic is good news for Uber drivers. And no joke, even though Google didn't mention it, Van Nuys is known for homeless people. I've been looking at every corner, homeless person, homeless person, homeless person, homeless person, tent city, campment, everywhere. So Van Nuys is also known for homeless people, kind of like Long Beach, kind of like downtown Los Angeles, and Santa Monica and Venice Beach. All of these cities, nothing but homeless people. So the question is this: where is our taxpayer dollars going, and why isn't the government doing what they're supposed to do with our tax dollars? We need changes, fellas. We need changes out here. Uber drivers know exactly what's going on, because we don't have time to watch Netflix. This is why I don't have time to watch Netflix. Look at that. Somebody took that $3.80. God bless you. God bless you guys. God bless you guys. I'm going to put in a little premieres in 6 hour ad for myself. Hopefully this video comes out before my premiere comes out. You know, it's Tuesday. I'm going to turn deliveries on. It's lunchtime. Maybe delivery order pops up. I haven't done deliveries in a while. And we're going to work on the video from yesterday and knock that out. It's around 67 minutes. That's hour and 7 minutes. I'm going to see if I can reduce that a little bit. I've been working in the background. It's giving me $8 to go back to Van Nuys. I just came from Van Nuys. Let's do the math. Let's say that takes around 20 minutes. 20 minutes to pick up this person. Oh, I got this because I'm so close to them. Okay, 20 minutes for 5 miles. Would you do it? That's $8, right? $8 times 3, 24. No, that's not $30 an hour, so I'm not going to take that. See, I'm a little slow. By the time I figure it out, it's already gone. And who knows, maybe someone's going to drive and pick up this person. If not, it might turn into a priority. And if it goes to around $10, I'll do it. But would you have taken that? Look, I'm sitting back here in the background just working. The time is 1:43 p.m. And look at that. I've gotten 43 minutes of my video edited from yesterday. And then I gotta edit my video from today and make the thumbnail. So I'm taking advantage of this slow time. We'll take it. We will take the package because I actually finished editing my video. Oh, look how close I am. This is a good spot. We'll take it because I've finished editing the video. Now I have to add like the rest of it. I got to 108. I think we finished at 223. So I'll add that later. The $10 package turned into $12 roughly because I had to wait. It was interesting because there was a parking garage and it was going to charge me $1.25 for 20 minutes. And I texted the lady. I was like, yo, I'm going to wait outside on the street. But here's the problem. She came, it was late. She said she'll tip me in the app. No tip in the app. But where I was waiting, and while I was waiting for her, I couldn't cancel it. Like when my time ran out on this package delivery, I couldn't figure out how to cancel it. I was like, man, it's been 5 minutes. It's been 7 minutes. Let me get my $4 and go. It won't let you do it. So that's weird. That's the lesson learned here. Have you guys dealt with packages with Uber and or Uber Connect? Because was not a food delivery. So I think this is Uber Connect or Connect Express is what they call it. Let me know if you know how to cancel because I couldn't figure out how to cancel. And I'm out here in Burbank. It's a little slow for a Tuesday, but let me show you my screen so you can see where we're at numbers wise. I think we're at $115, but let's confirm that. Oh yeah, one more update. The guy from Toyota of San Bernardino called when I asked for a refund, and he said he checked with the parts guy on January 18th, 2 days from today. So Thursday morning, they'll have the part, they'll confirm everything, and he said he'll give me a call personally and make sure he takes care of me. So once I get my car fixed, I don't have a choice, right? I've already given Toyota $322. If they give me money back, they were only going to give me $120 back for the part. They weren't going to give me the other $190 or $200 back for the labor. I don't want to lose $200 on the labor. So here, it's good that I didn't leave a bad review, and it's good that I stayed calm, and I want my car fixed, right? So hopefully by Thursday, my car gets fixed. I'll give you guys an update. Then I don't have to put in 2.6 gallons of gas. Right now, I'm down to 94 miles that I can drive. So I got to go put in another 2.6 gallons of gas. And my point is this, being spiritual means you got to bite the ego, you got to bite the inner child, you got to calm down and get the car fixed. That's what's important. Once the car is fixed, then I got to look at my spark plugs, then I got to deal with my tires and some other stuff, right? And there's a couple other things going on with the car that need to be done. So one at a time, we got to fix it. It's not about the refund. Like, just give me the car so the check engine light turns off. I can pass my Uber inspection and I'm good to go. Because if they don't fix my car in time and I don't pass my Uber inspection, then I can't drive. At that point, I can lose a lot more money because I could be out of commission for a week or 2 weeks, and then it gets stressful. So that's the lesson here. Beggars can't be choosers, my friends. We have to be quiet. We have to be humble. And honestly, I don't want to make it hard for Christian at Toyota of San Bernardino. I don't want him to get fired because I leave a bad review. And if enough people leave bad reviews, I think it works against people in Toyota. They care about their brand. But I'm still thinking about getting a Honda Pilot now. I had enough. If I'm paying $800 a month for a vehicle, I shouldn't have to wait a month for a part. And they should not be trying to sell me tires, Michelin tires for $1,500. I go and get Michelin tires like I told you. In a couple of days, you'll see me for $200. Yeah, they're used, but they still work, man. So the last passenger said she will tip me in the app. If we look, no tip. I was double checking because I got a tip. All of a sudden, my money went from 112 to 115. So I was like, what happened? What happened, right? So when I looked over here, I think it's a tip from a different passenger. Yeah, there is a tip for $3, but I think it's from a different passenger, right? Let's go back here and look at the details from this last ride. It was kind of tough to do this package ride. Let me go into the details. Now, we'll start by looking at the map. I kind of like showing you guys the map. So I was over here in Chino, and I took this package because it was going to bring me towards Burbank, and now I can go towards Burbank Airport, or I can go down to Universal Studios, meaning Uber paid me to move, and I was working in the background. Yes, it took like 25 minutes, I think 30 minutes. Right now it's 2:51. So it's almost been an hour since I finished everything, recorded, taking my notes. But you know what? It's Tuesday. It's a little bit slow. It's okay. It's always slow on Tuesday. You can get lucky once in a while. So I'm still sticking to my goal, which is very simple. Get to 150 and then start heading home. So now I have to make a decision. Which way do I go? Right? Which way do I go? So let's turn it on, and maybe that will kind of help decide which way I should go. And the reason why I turn the app off is I've realized it just creates a little bit of a bubble that drivers aren't around, right? And then I turn it back on when I'm ready. Man, there's a lot of people here walking their dog. It's interesting where I'm standing or sitting. A lot of people are walking out here. Hey, it's 2:52. Don't these people walk or work? There's an old lady right here petting a dog. There's another dude walking a dog. Oh, there's an Indian lady, beautiful Indian girl walking. She didn't say hi though. Okay, 56, that looks good. Okay, 56 is good. Comfort is full, 11 out of 15. That means there's a place to park there. So I think I'm gonna go towards Burbank Airport and get gas in the way. And of course, I'll keep you guys posted, right? I'll keep you guys posted. If something pops up, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I'm gonna get gas, go that way, and hopefully it's a good decision. If not, I can sit there and I can work a little bit. Actually, I'll work a little bit here, give it 15 minutes. And if that doesn't work, then I want to get to Burbank Airport before 4 and get in the queue. No, I'm going to go to Burbank. I'm going to sit at the airport and get in the queue because flight's coming at 4 o'clock. Who knows? I might get lucky. And it's not too far away. 12 minutes away, 4 miles. And I got to put gas in the car. And here we go. Arco is about 4 minutes away. And airport is 12 minutes away. And let the fun begin, fellas. Took a little detour. I saw Taco Bell and I was like, look, I got to get my little bean and cheese burrito in. It's 3 o'clock. It's time to eat. I try not to eat all day. But on Tuesday when it's slow and gets a little bit stressful, I don't want to go home and like be super hungry. So I'm going to have a little bean and cheese burrito. And then I got this spray right here in case, you know, with beans. Right before the passenger comes in, I spray it so they don't smell, you know. I mean, I don't have to tell you what beans do to your body. If you don't know what beans do, get some bean and cheese burritos and then sit in the car or, you know, hang out with your girlfriend and see if she likes it. If she doesn't like bean and cheese burrito, then stop eating bean and cheese burrito. Oh, I was going to tell you something about the Toyota. So Mr. Christian from Toyota of San Bernardino, this is the game. I understand it because their dealership is not doing well and no one's buying cars. Because if you guys don't know, the right way of buying cars right now is 1, Carvana. Number 2, you call in your credit union and you get your credit union to find you the car that you want, and they'll figure it out and they'll talk directly to the fleet manager. You negotiate the deal and then you go in. So there's no haggling, there's nothing that needs to be done. This is why dealerships are hurting and they're taking advantage of people, because if they don't get their money in the service, someone's gonna get fired. That's my observation. I shouldn't have to wait over a month to get this part, and then when I make a big deal after going twice and not spending extra money, all of a sudden like it'll be here in 2 days. I call bullshit. That bean and cheese burrito is only $2.41. And you know, when you're poor, you got to pay attention to every penny that goes in. Literally, every gas station, every penny, every single thing I eat now, I have to make sure, like, you know, like think about it. Uber isn't designed for drivers to make money anymore. Uber, now that they have the market cornered and they have investors and they have to make their, you know, stock look good, and they have to, you know, take care of the board and the CEO and their salaries. Basically, the algorithm is perfectly designed to give us the least amount of money, pay us less than minimum wage, give us no vacation time, give us no sick days, take no risk or responsibility. Like, we take everything, and even then it'll barely give us enough money for us to survive. It's ridiculous, right? But I get it, and because I understand what's going on, my whole YouTube channel is literally teach everybody else to have a plan B. And if you guys don't have a plan B, don't come crying to me, because I'm telling everyone literally on my YouTube channel, have a plan B. Work on a blog, work on a podcast, have a store, do Etsy, do whatever you need to do. And if you need help, let me know. There's around 10, 15 people that are emailing me, that are calling me. They're on my WhatsApp group, and we're helping each other out. Not necessarily everyone's asking me for consulting or hiring me for content creation advice, but you know, there's an insurance guy in one of our groups. There's another person that's a massage therapist, right? He's looking for massage work, or like a transportation work where you take someone from one place to another place and make $400 a day. So literally, we're figuring this out together. Oh, my food's here. All right, that's the first one that popped up. That means I'm getting to an area where I might get something a little bit more. I got a delivery order. I wonder if it's from oh, it's Del Taco. It's not even Taco Bell. Hell no. If it was Taco Bell, I would have done it. All right, 7-Eleven, probably alcohol. 11 minutes, that's not bad. Not bad. With that note, we're gonna go ahead and turn off deliveries, because my minimum's still $10 for today. I just got to Burbank. And there's literally nowhere to park. Yeah, it's all packed. But it looks like we got a tip. Oh yeah, they did tip me. Look at that. Must have been the last passenger. Oh no, it's not. Somebody else. Somebody else tipped me. The one that said I'll tip you in the app didn't tip me, but someone else tipped me. So we went from 150 to 121. I will take that. I was working in the background. This popped up. I had to hit record. Well, you can't see me because I'm parked awkward. But if I get this is a good win, because there's nowhere to park. Oh, I got it. Oh, I have no idea how I got that. I guess people don't want to go to New Hall, but I don't mind. Hey, Robert, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. You just saved me, because I was editing in the background. Check it out. In the background, I've got hour done. I got like about 30 more minutes of editing to do. All right, let's go pick up Mr. Robert. Okay, my friends, that's 2 tips in a row. A $20 tip from a lawyer, a litigation lawyer, and an Indian lady with a $15 tip and no conversation. The lawyer and we spoke the whole way. He told me about some of his cases. He told me how he went into law and why he likes litigation. And basically, he said was, look, I went to go see a judge when I was in college. And when I met that judge, I loved what lawyers did, and he explained everything to me. And I ended up becoming a litigation lawyer because every case is slightly different. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of like an Uber driver. Every person we pick up, it's a different situation. You never know what's going to happen. And the lady, man, I got lucky. So literally, I went from Burbank Airport, parking everywhere, right? Nowhere to park. Everybody is taking all the spots. Got like a $30 ride, $20 tip, ended up making roughly $50. Then by Magic Mountain, where I dropped off the person in New Hall, I picked up this lady back to LAX. Again, $34 trip. She gave me a $15 tip. $34 trip. She gave me a $34 tip. Oh, that could be a rap song. I mean, I'm just kidding. So I ended up making $50 back to back, and now I'm at $221. Let's take a look at my screen and check out the details. Right there, I just might have lost my destination mode. While I was driving, I set my destination to go home, and it's asking me to confirm my account. That means one destination mode gone. That is not nice, Uber. That is not nice. That is nice. The 249 is nice. 249. Okay, let's see if we lost my destination. That's the first test I gotta do. Oh no, I didn't lose it. Hey, my bad. Thank God, because I didn't use it. Nothing came up, so that's good news. Woo! To Burbank. Well, that's not my way home. But this is good. It is busy. Oh, look at all that. That's beautiful. Oh, so it basically wanted me to see all of that. That's it. It's very busy, and it wanted me to see all of that. And it made me confirm so I lose my destination and I can stick around and make some more money. That's it. But no, my friend, we're going home. We're going home, baby. Look at that. Look how busy it is. Okay. Let's take a look at... Alright, a little bit of traffic, so I gotta slow it down a little bit. Couple of updates. Good mood, $249 on a Tuesday. Can you believe that? And this gentleman that I just dropped off broke his wrist. Thank God it was his left hand, not his right hand. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. He broke his wrist snowboarding. Can you believe it? He was in Utah, Park City, and we were talking. I helped him with the luggage, took it all the way to the door, put it in the car. I gave him A1 customer service. rideXserve. Come take a ride with me and allow me to serve you. And X is all the passengers and all the drivers that are part of my YouTube community. My friends, it's time to go home. Let me show you my screen so you can check out the details and see what's going on. Young kid, 4.71 rating. I don't really expect a tip, but if I get it, I will let you know. Let's take a look at the details. $249. It's right up here, and it feels good. Remember, this is a Tuesday, guys. It's Tuesday, and 8 trips, $249 is phenomenal because my minimum budget was $150 today. And on top of that, I can use destination mode to go towards my house and maybe get lucky and make a little bit more. But if I don't, I'm not going to whine. I'm not going to complain because, you know, I'm cool like that. Okay, well, we don't need to look at the week. We'll do that at the end if this is the last passenger. And let's continue looking at these stats. 6.5 hours in around 11, right? We're still not 2 to 1, meaning we're driven 6.5. 2 to 1 would have been around 13 hours online. So this is good. This means it's very good. It's very active, right? 8 trips, thank you, and $249. And here's the magic sauce right here, okay? Check this out. $44 in tips. Let me circle that for you. $44 in tips. Without tips, it's impossible to hit $250 on a Tuesday. Now compare this to yesterday, right? Take a look at this from yesterday. $223, but again, we got $36 in tips, right? So the days you get good tips and Uber decides to give you the tips, we do awesome. The days they take the tips and they don't give them to us, there's nothing we can do about it. How can I prove it? Like, think about this. Every single person that I pick up, I serve, I make it about them, allow them to talk, I help them with their stuff, and I do perfect customer service. It's impossible to drive 8 people and not get 2 or 3 tips. And if you've been watching my channel, you know I try to get at least 40-50% tips. And I do that. Most of the time I do that. But there's days where Uber decides not to give me anything. Okay, let's take a look at the details from this ride. If you look over here, I picked them up from LAX, took them to Culver City, and then my home is going home that way, right? Right now it's around 7 p.m. or to be exact, 6:53, $28. We're grateful for that, right? And look at this. 33 minutes for 10 miles. That's 3 to 1 ratio for the trolls. Just so they know. Sometimes they like to comment, and you know, I fight them back in the comments. Like Mike Tyson, they can't mess with me. Or maybe Muhammad Ali. Quick overview of today. Let me change it to just today. And remember, I wasn't going to drive in the morning because I had to get, if you look down here, I had to get my car fixed. But look, this is a blessing from God. $20, $22, then $50, we got lucky. Then $11 was a package. That's fine. She didn't tip. She said, I'll tip you in the app. She didn't tip. Then $49 and $50, 2 fat rides. And pay attention to the timing right here. If you watched my video from yesterday and the day before, this is a crucial time to get money. 3, 4 o'clock if you position yourself right. And I went to Burbank, right? And same thing here. Normally in the morning, this is a really good time to get passengers. Because I had to go to Toyota dealership, I wasn't able to take advantage of that. But then I got lucky over here. 10:30 from Chino to Van Nuys. Man, that was a beautiful ride. And now we're at $28. We're going to use destination mode to go home. And I think I made my money. Yeah. If I started at 5:40 and it's 6 o'clock, that's basically 12 hours of work. We made $250. Come on, guys. Hopefully you learned something. And if you learned something, give me a comment. Tell me something. Not to encourage me, but tell me what you learned from my thinking and my style of driving. Yes, there's a little bit of luck, but this is also 5 years of driving Uber and knowing where to go, where to be at, and what decision to make. And I'm telling you exactly how I'm thinking. That deserves a comment. And if you want to be a part of my WhatsApp group, let me know in the comments. I will add you. There's about 7, 8 of us. And I'm teaching these techniques and strategies to everyone that asks questions in my WhatsApp group. On top of that, 2 or 3 people have hired me for consulting and they're giving me $35 an hour, right? They call me, I talk to them. And even if they don't call me, like for a consulting, and they sent me a quick message like, hey, what do you think about this? Hey, what do you think about this? I respond to them because I know eventually they'll have more questions and they might hire me again for consulting. And not just Uber consulting. People are asking me about spirituality and people are asking me about real-time content creation. This is real-time content creation. This video probably will be up within a day, right? I'm changing my style a little bit. I'm putting it together and making it an hour long into a podcast. But earlier, if you look at my videos, I was knocking them out as I dropped off a passenger, upload. But that, I think, doesn't work long term. I think long term, it makes sense to tell you a whole story and for you to watch my whole day and the ones that watch the videos to the end, okay? All right, I'm going to stop talking now. Now, basically what I'm going to do is turn on the app, see what's in the container, and literally use destination mode to start going home, okay? So we're going to go over here. We're going to click on the destination mode. And we're going to go somewhere towards my house, which is, yeah, this will actually work. Costco will work towards my house. And you always overshoot by a little bit. Let me make sure I clicked on destination. Yeah, I did. We're going to overshoot it. And turn it on. And then I'll make sure all my settings are turned on over here in the background. Over here, we got comfort, connect, dog, X, and share. No deliveries right now. Okay, done deal. If something pops up, you guys will be the first one to know. There it is. Now, that's Uber X share. So here, it might be kind of cool to take share and keep using that to go towards my house, right? It would be like, I'm just thinking out loud. That would be a cool thing to do, right? But not for $10. I want at least $15 going home. Otherwise, I want to go home. I want to meet my buddy. We're going to have lunch. We're going to have dinner at in El Monte or San Dimas. Or Glendora, right? So we're going to have dinner today. So for that, I'm supposed to meet him between 8 and 9 o'clock. So I'm not going to tie myself up for $10. I've made my money. Now, minimum, I want at least $15-20 in the direction I'm going. From here towards El Monte or towards Glendora. And if I get something going all the way home, I'll take it and then I'll cancel on the dinner. Chinese taste is next to APU University. Fresh and healthy. The address is right there. My friends, it is definitely worth checking out. One of the best fast food Chinese restaurants that I know. It is in Glendora, California. It's nice, it's clean, and I only saw one cockroach over here. That is an improvement. And yes, for Indian people like me, they have spicy food. And for American people, they have non-spicy food or non-spicy dishes. I highly encourage you to check it out. In fact, I'm thinking I should do an ad for them. I think they're getting free customer service from me right now. And my buddy got the wonton soup. Oh my God, that looks so goddamn good. And it was steamy. It was so hot that the fork or spoon right there, it ended up melting. Can you believe that? Just by mixing it. That's how hot and fresh it was. And this is the last clip. Actually, no, there's one more clip after this. If you want, pause and check this out. This is my buddy's list, what men need to do in order to find the perfect woman. I said, let me take a picture of this. I'm going to turn this into a graphic. But guys, this is definitely looking at it. Right there it says, the perfect princess love or something like that. And these are his 9 or 10 things that he's looking for in a woman. I agree with him, and I can't wait to make a graphic and share it with you. Actually, let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video about this, because this is like 2 40-year-old men. This thing's pretty cool. Basically, it goes on your neck.
Yeah, it sits there. Lasts for long. I don't know how long it goes.
Are you turning the light on by clicking this?
No, right here. Either right. See right?
Yeah.
3 levels. Other side. 3 levels and
Yeah.
off. I just put on maximum, and then this changes the color temperature.
Hey, you think I can put it right here? And it just goes around your neck, huh?
Yeah, 3 colors. Just sits around your neck like this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then just